Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome, come on in and say hi. Welcome to my segment of Craft Around the Clock. We are going to be doing some vintage paper jars. I think they'll be really cute. They're kind of be primitive and vintage. You'll see where I'm going with this one. So we're waiting to get streamed in. I'm set for 8:15, but we get on a little early. So if you've not joined Craft Around the Clock, please do so. It's a great group. We have morning, noon, and night. All day long they have crafting. Monday through Friday. And sometimes they have special events on Fridays. Hey Stacy, how are you? So we're basically waiting at 8:15. Hey Lori, I already pre-did one side, painted it with cashew so that we wouldn't have to listen to the, hi Criselda, wouldn't have to hear the dryer going. Hey Cindy, I'm trying to save your ears. Hey Brenda, how are you? Okay, it's time. So I did cashew. These are those paper box stackables that I bought, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do a second coat on these. I didn't want to have you listen to the hairdryer going. So we're just doing coat number 2 on this one. I just think it'd be a lot easier to watch the magic happen than, hey Carol, hey Shauna, instead of having hairdryer. I hate when things take so long to dry like last night. Hey Shauna, hey Tracy, how are you sweetie? Hey Cynthia. So let's go ahead and just get coat number 2 on here. This is just going to make it a lot easier, and then we can play. Otherwise, it's that drying, and hair dryers just don't dry like they should. So we just wanted a nice, crisp cashew color. This is what I'm using. Hey, Beth. So I've been putzing. I want to do some more fake bakes. I'm really into this fake bake stuff. I'm going to be playing with donuts and all that stuff. I'm trying to think of what her name is. Crooked Needle. I think it's her name. With Crooked Needle. Oh, she's amazing. So I want to learn a little bit more. Okay, that's dry. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Hey Rose. Hey Sibs Crafty Shack. What is your first name? Hey Carol. Hey Cindy. So I swear I can't go a day without just some paint on me. Yesterday was bad. Yesterday was bad. My hands are so full of coffee. But we're going to use some of the Roycycled paper. Now, if you don't know who she is, pull up Roycycled paper. And you can find her on Instagram. Hey Beverly. Hey Lori Dawson. Yay! Thanks, Lori, for being here. She has got some amazing paper out there, you guys, and amazing ideas. And she's on Instagram. That's where I first found her. She does some really cool stuff. I went down to downtown Denison to check out the, get some more paper. Hey, Mary. Hey, Michelle. And they're constructing right in front of the buildings, so nothing was open. So I gotta go down there again. I'm gonna try to do it Thursday, if at all possible. I just don't, it's only 30 minutes away, but I just never, I don't like to go alone all the time. I like to go with somebody. It's more fun. Okay, so now we have our cashew color, right? Cashew by Waverly. As you can see, I use it a lot. So this makes a really good color. So this is what we're gonna use. This is Roycycled paper she comes in large sheets, and it's usually like dark. Hey Janet, how are you? Hey Marilyn. It's paper like this. It has, you name it, it's on it. Okay, hey Irma. And so what I did is, mine was a farm. These were all cut apart. I had them cut apart. A cow on one, a chicken on another. But I didn't want to do the animals. I want to do just the words. So we're doing these parts of the words. I accidentally cut it yesterday, not paying attention. Hey Cindy. Hey Stacy. So, but what we're going to do though, is I don't want it to be perfect. I don't want it to be round. I want it to have some texture. So we're going to go around the edges. I just want to get rid of all the extra. I want to kind of give it that broken up edge so it's not so perfect. I think the jars will look much better. And when I found these boxes, hey, Hobby Lobby, even if they're not on sale, they're only like $3, guys. That's not a bad price for these boxes. And it's a set of 3. I'm going to try to do that down on the bottom too a little bit. And that might be a little harder. And then I bought the books. I didn't wait for anything to go on sale. I just went ahead and grabbed the books. I knew it was hot in here. I grabbed all the books and stuff like that. And so I've got other things I can do with it. I'm just trying to make it look non-perfect. Is everybody doing good today? Hey, Margie. Woo! Thank God for a fan. Okay, that's 1. So this is how it's going to look. Instead of, hey, Brenda. Hey, Beverly. So this is how it's going to look. It says Wings, Dairy, and Stock Ranch. So let's do number 2. This says A&W Wings and Company. Sons. So we're going to do the same thing. You don't need everything. You need some of it. And it just makes life a lot easier. And it just makes the label look more authentic than just a square. And I got some cool knobs to put on the top. That's where the jar comes in. You'll see it's pretty cool. And again, go to Hobby Lobby. When they have their doorknobs and handles and all that stuff on sale, that's where you need to go. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Donna. That's where you need to go because that stuff is really inexpensive. This is aren't these adorable? This is where my vintage comes in from. Hey, Pamela, this is where the vintage is coming in from. I bought these and they screw apart. So if you don't want to use the whole thing, you can use parts of it. I thought it turned out really cute. So that'll be my, So let's find the back. Okay, there's a little wet spot. Try that. Hi, Wilma. So hopefully everybody's doing good today. It's a beautiful day. We got puffy clouds again. We're happy for now. I just want it to be nice and dry because you know me, I'm messy. Hey, Tessie. This was a rough one to get on so doggone early in the morning, guys. I mean, not an early person. So we're going to go ahead and Mod Podge this. I always have to stick the top. I lost my cover on it. You don't have to put a ton on this, so we're just going to use our hands because the paper's kind of fragile after you coffee stain it. So this was coffee stained. I will show you that on the labels when we do the little labels, the tags. These things needed to dry. We would have been here all day waiting for the stuff to dry, and I didn't want to have you guys wait. So let me make sure the back is there. Okay. So we're going to put this right. Okay, we got to remember we have a lid. We have a lid, so you don't want, like this is the big lid. So you're going to want to make sure your cover is, your words are below that. Otherwise, you're going to run right into it. Okay, so there's that. Now let's take the bottom part, and that's going to go right here. It has a little tear in it, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Just take your time. It's pretty good paper. It's not super thin. It's got a texture to it, but her stuff is really pretty. Let's go ahead and do that. And this stuff will dry clear. This is where I could use the Seeing Eye Dog to line it up just a little bit. Mind you, it's going to look like an old, box. You have to remember what I'm doing, guys. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Sherry. So I'm trying to get it in there. I'm going to go ahead and take one coat of Mod Podge. I need a bigger brush, softer brush. Let's just go over this whole thing just so it stays. And then we're gonna add, the lids are all gonna be rusted. So I figure I'd get rid of all the other stuff. Hey Deborah, hey Irma, hey Angela. I got rid of all the painting so that we can focus on this so we can get this done. Let's go ahead and dry this. So how's everybody? Now make sure you join Craft Around the Clock if you haven't. It's great. Crafting morning, noon, and night. You'll be busy. You want to dry this first. And this should dry all clear. Now don't worry about the labels. If they have little cracks, it'll just add to it. Hey Elizabeth. Hey Rhonda. So if you've never looked up Roycycled, it's ROYCLED. And she's on Instagram. Just make sure this is nice and dry. I have 3 boxes to make. Hey Kelly. Hey is it Millen? How are you? I can't see. I gotta get my eyes. It's time to go to the eye doctor again. Okay, so now we have our the box. It's gonna look like an old box when we're done, okay? So we've got to add, I'm gonna add the discoloration. We're gonna take Distress Oxide, just the vintage photo. Now due to the lid being on, and the lid's going to be very rusty, it'll have a different look to it. So we're just going to add the Distress Oxide all to the edges. This is where we want it to look like an old container. Then we're also going to go along the edges of the words and try to bring in some of that darkness into the edges of the words. If you've ever seen an old box, this is what it looks like. So, and then go ahead into the center. I try to get it so the edges actually darken. I think it looks better. Hey Brenda, how are you? It's just something about the edges being darker. Okay, so I keep going. Good arm exercise, guys. Good arm exercise. Hey, Janet. Get your arm exercise in there. I like this because it really pops the words. Okay. So it pops the words a lot better. Otherwise, it's too clean. So now we're just going to take a little bit over the whole jar. You just don't want it to be white. You want it to be like it's been found in a junkyard. And I can't do the upper parts of it because the upper part's gonna have a rusty lid. Okay, so now that's just the start of it. The Bag Lady 76, I love that. Hey Robin. Yes, it's kind of like a box carton, something like that, yes. Okay, hi Angela, how are you? Okay, so let's put that aside now. Let's go with the lid. So we're taking our lid. I've already got it pre-hole so I don't screw up and put the hole in the wrong spot. Hi, Remake It Pretty. I forgot your first name. Okay, so we're rusting this up. Oh, we're going to take truffle. Truffle is really good for rusting. So we're going to take our truffle and we're going to paint this. And then we're going to rust right over it. You don't have to dry this, guys. That's what's kind of cool about this. This is the fastest way you're ever going to rust something. So we're going to take our little tin and we're going to get our cinnamon and our cloves and we're going to have it. Put a little bit of that, put a little bit of cloves. I think you have to have the 2 of them. If you're going to do this, you got to have both. It can't be one or the other. It has to be both. This is where I like the way it looks. And it looks even better is when you put the Mod Podge spray on it, then it really looks like rust. And this is just a very fast, easy way to rust. And if you need to, put a little bit more paint on it where it didn't take very well. Get some more of this, just gently rub it in. I wanted these for my, so now you have a rusty cup. It's perfect, easy, and then when you, and I'll do it one time, I'll show you. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this in the house, like I tell everybody. Probably not a smart thing to do, but we'll do it just for today. So I'm gonna see if there's any more in here. This is Mod Podge spray. I sealed everything with this. Hi, Susanna. I'm getting down to the end. Okay. When it's done with the Mod Podge spray, it starts to look more and more like metal. So we'll let that dry a little bit here. Get the smell out. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Shirley. Okay. This is just how easy it is to rust something without breaking your bank and making a mess. Okay, so we have our box. Let me wipe my hands. I'll probably touch something. You know me, definitely a messy painter. I cut myself yesterday and I don't know how many times I had to change bandages. Okay, so we're gonna take our little, this is where my vintage comes in from. This is a knob for $1.24 at Hobby Lobby, guys. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Robin. And it comes in pieces, look. So you can break it apart too. So I gotta find the hole. And I just gotta have to stick my thing in there. Now, you could glue this too, guys, but I'm just gonna leave it. Because if I get tired of this decoration, I can always grab something else. And I grabbed the wrong side. Now this will tighten it, and you can glue it too if you want. But this you can wait, you can still use it if you don't want this anymore. You can go ahead and remove it. Put it on top. And I've got one little spot. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more rust to it. This did not take very well on this one side. I can spray these later. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think for some little jars for in your kitchen? Sweet, simple, rusty, but yet a little touch of vintage on it. So what do you think? You like? So like I said, I got a set of 3 we're doing. So this is number 1, this is the big guy, okay? So let's go to the little guys. Now we got another small one. These have been painted already because I don't want to have you guys listen to the hairdryer going. I'm on till 9. Okay, so this one is going to be, next one's going to say, these have all been coffee stained. Hi, Susanna. These are all been, I hate the fact you can't see the writing very well the right way anymore. I'll never quite understand what happened. So we're going to go ahead and rip, okay? This one we can rip, it's big enough. I want to keep some of the stuff, but I don't want all the paper. I want it to look like just jars. Now you can grunge these up more if you want. I grunged them with the coffee grunge. I just want to save some of it there. And these little things are nice. They're from Amazon. They are cutters for ripping paper. And I really like them. They have different edges to them. Okay. So they just look better when they're not perfect. Hi Tracy, how are you? Okay, so here we have another one. Now this one's long, but it's okay. I had to go with what I had around the house. Where's my toothpick? There it is. I need to clean these. Definitely a messy person. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but I am definitely a messy person. But hey, you get to play. That's good. Oh, my husband made those donuts last night. Man, they were so good. Had a couple of them. Aren't they cool, Carol? I love it. These are just really, really pretty labels. If you go out to her site, let me make sure I've got this correct. Go out to her site, and I'll post all that once I get it out on YouTube. Okay, this one's up a little high on one end. Needs to come down just a tatty wee. It's okay. It's paper. Paper is. Put it all back together. Now I need to put some glue on this. Go ahead and just put my hand over it. So we can get that all nice and neat. And I'll just adjust that. I just thought these would be really cute. I'm really getting into antiques. Not a ton of antiques. My house is full of everything. Hey, Annette. Hey, Janet. Hey, Julie. Oh, Julie, I hope you get better. I hate when I hear people are always sick. Everybody's sick. Hey, Kelly. Thank you guys for sprinkling. So I went to the antique store in Denison and found the old wooden shoes. The shoe stretchers, so I got like 3 of them. One was $10, one was $12, and one was $5. And they're big ones, they're not small ones either. And then I found some old books, paintbrushes, the big ones, big painter paintbrushes. And I found a little, the brush that you use for guys when they used to get their face shaved. So I've got all that part of my collection. So I'm getting there. My house is everything. I mean, there's from not modern, but kind of sort of modern, to primitive, to vintage, to traditional, to everything. Just make sure this is dry before you start to dirty this baby up. Oh, there's a little bit here. Did I say hi to you, Susanna? I can't remember if I said hi. Just want to make sure this stays on tight. Now I gotta be careful with this one because when I do the distressing on here, it's got a little bit of a cut. So just go ahead and take it on the edges, kind of let it run up the container. You want it to look old. And it gives you that that dirty look. Oh, sweetie, I'm thinking about you, Julie. Just sit back and relax, and hopefully you'll enjoy what I'm making. Hey, Lori. You know, we just do what we can do, and it's hard. Just use, I love, vintage photo is my favorite. I think I use more of this than anything else. I've tried using the walnut, and I always go back to this. I have the black if I need it, but I like the, I don't know, there's just something about vintage photo. It looks like a true dirty can. I'm just trying to take away some of the light colored areas. So there you go. And these will be nice on a shelf because then you can see the words all the way across. Yes, prayers, sweetie. We think about you. Take care of yourself. I say prayers for everybody every night before I go to bed. Is that correct one? Before I go to bed at night. I cover everybody. It's probably the longest prayer list I have every night. Yeah. Well, it's kind of nice to be kind of eclectic too with all the different designs and stuff to, instead of everything being the same. Okay, we're doing the cinnamon, we're doing the cloves. So we're shouting out the prayers, girl. We're shouting out the prayers for you. Let's go ahead and let it run. I won't spray these till later. Too many fumes in here and not really good for you. But I do that to my breads too. Everything's got to be sealed. But it just, the two combination color makes such a pretty rust, okay? Julie, just know you're in everybody's prayers. Okay, let's go ahead and grab number 2. I didn't realize it was going to take an act of Congress just to get this thing unscrewed. And not tonight, tomorrow I'll be finishing up, depending if I have extra time, I'll be finishing up the firecrackers I started. I gotta find my hole. I'll find the hole. I think that's it right there. The hole is there, I know it is, I just can't find it now. Take it through the back. I'll take it through the back. There we go. Not very good symmetrical. Make put my holes in the correct spot. But rusting is just such an easy thing to do, and a lot of people are afraid to rust their stuff up, but it just is so easy. Elizabeth, how are you doing? Oh, thank you, Cindy. Okay, so now we have number 2. Hang on, this one's a little weird. Maybe yeah. There. Here's number 2. Now, these would be cute to make if you want to do like flour, like a flour can. Dirty this one up a little bit more. Like a flour can or a sugar can. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Now these would be cute on a shelf if you put them in your kitchen, or for me, this is gonna go with all my antiques. I'm gonna put it on my shelf. Okay, so we got 1 more to go, and then I got tags to make. I still got till 9 o'clock, so I'm trying to go slow down. I go slow. I try, but you know, Lord have mercy, I can't seem to ever do anything just slow. Okay, so this one's been painted too. We're gonna do our word. This one says breeders and dealers in thoroughbred Jersey cattle. Even though it's very hard for you to read it because for some strange reason they have to do what they do. Okay, so this one we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and use our little tool. My big pieces of paper, this is so much easier. I mean, I don't mind doing the water, but I just think this is so much easier, especially on big pieces. If you have small pieces, I suggest you just use the water. Oh yeah, you can use any container though. You can use a plastic tub and do the same thing and add a little topper to it. You can make a container on anything. I'm just trying to create some things for my vintage, primitive vintage dining room. I have an antique sign, and that's where my shoe is and stuff. Maybe tonight I'll bring out the shoes. Hi, Nana, how are you? Yeah, the fastest craft. I try not to be, but it's just, that's how I roll. So this one should fit. Let's see. And they're kind of neat because that makes them a little bit more decorative all the way around. They're just, I don't have small words. My printer, we should be getting our 8 today so I can go have at it. I've got ideas now. I want to be cranking out some fabric. I'm seeing people do Halloween, and makes me want to do Halloween because I love Halloween. Can't have enough Halloween in this girl's world. There's just something about the fall. It takes me into a happy place. My girls are the same way. They love it. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. Okay. Just make sure my lids are where they're supposed to be. Perfect. A big one for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some grunge on this. Like I said, it doesn't take long to do these, but I want them to look vintagey and primitive for my cabinet. I was watching people on YouTube because I really want to get into more fake bake stuff, and how everybody goes gently, slowly, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I'm on that level because mine is oh, thank you. It's a good old Amazon shirt. Thank you. Not sure if this body can go slow at any speed. So everybody's doing good then? I'm glad. These are super easy, but if you've never seen Roycycled, you just gotta go. It's Roy and then R-O-Y and then cycled in the back, like recycle. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yeah, I love that cabinet. It used to be a cabinet that went up and down, 18 drawers. My husband, I talked to my husband, I said, do you think we can make it? Hey, Kimberly, do you think we can? Hey, Nancy from Crafting Downstairs. And by the way, guys, if you're not following some of these crafters, and there's a follow button, please follow them. Oh, I know. I don't know, Kimberly. I'm seeing throws and Halloween stuff, and it's, I'm itching. I have so much stuff from last year I didn't do. Hi, Maria. I love Halloween. Just trying to get it to be nice and dry. But yeah, so I'm going to work on some of those things, but I got to finish up my my firecrackers. Okay, so now we have the little baby one. Okay. So now we're going to take and dirty this one up. Move that out of the way. And this vintage photo, gosh, I have so much of it. Now you can make these up as high or as low dirty as you want. Just make them grungy looking. And then, like I said, I love to go across the word. Oh, I just ripped the word. Good job, Donna. I thought it was all dry. I guess it wasn't dry. Oh, that's okay. You'll have a little bit of a defect in it. Oh well. It'll just look like it's been rubbed off. I can't worry about that. It always takes one. I felt dry. Apparently it wasn't as dry as it should have been. Just get it nice and dirty. And then do the top. You know what? You can have labels that look like they're ripped, so I'm not going to worry about it. Cannot stress over things I cannot control, as my husband says. Thank you, Caffeine. I appreciate it. Hey, Susie, how are you? Okay, so now we've got it nice and dirty. It's got a rip in it. I can't worry about them. Okay, so let's grunge up the top. We're going to use truffle. Truffle is the way to go. because you can take right over the top, and you can put the cinnamon and the cloves into that. Try to just use some of this existing stuff. Yeah, I'm so ready for fall, but I know summer's here. Yeah, but it's like I start seeing fall in at Hobby Lobby and stuff, and I'm like, oh. Hi, Melissa. He didn't make the cabinet. We revamped the cabinet. The cabinet used to go straight up 18 high, and we broke it. He cut it in half, and we made it long way. We made it the long way because I wanted something I could display my stuff on, because the little one that it was, it's not big enough to display anything. So yeah, so he helped me redo all that. He kind of gets into that stuff like I do too. He's getting ready to retire this year. He needs to retire. I said so. Can't catch up. Hey, Colleen, how are you? No worries. You gotta work, you gotta work. We know what that's like, right? Well, I did until I retired in 2019 I retired. Hey, Julie. I'm gonna take it through the back. Just so I have the hole. Now, mine may not be perfect, but it's okay. It's a craft. But yeah, I'm got ideas already. I love my pillows. I think I'm gonna do some more pillows too. I do want to craft a little bit. Oh, thank you, Melissa. You're so sweet. I'm just really excited about holiday stuff. I've never gotten into patriotic like I have this year. This is the first year I can honestly say I went crazy with patriotic stuff. Okay, so now, just make sure I wipe this. Let me see if I have something I can bring these up higher. So now you have 3. So you have this one, and that's what makes it vintage. Other than that, it's primitive, kind of country looking, okay? And then you have number 2. And you got them different ways. Then you got the baby. His lid is awful. His lid is pretty big. I don't know why. He's got a little bit of a boo. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, I love my pillows too. They're really a lot of fun. So this would be cute in a kitchen on a shelf. Let's see if I can hold them all up. Those would be cute on a kitchen and a shelf. Now, you don't have to do the labels I do. You can do whatever you want to do. This is just to show you some of that Roycycled paper. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate it. But it just shows you what you can do with paper. I mean, you can do with newspaper. I came very close to taking newspaper, my clippings, my leftovers, and covering the whole entire thing. But I thought, you know what? This would be cute. Now, when you spray this with that Mod Podge, it has a different texture to it. It feels more gritty. So I won't do it until later. I'm going to go ahead and do all these little ones, and I'll seal those all up. Now we have labels to put on top, or tags. Let's see. I did not grunge these tags because I was going to show you. Let's see if I can do one tag without, I've got 8 minutes to go. And all I did with my coffee stains, which is the coffee grunge, which is coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, pumpkin spice, whatever you want to do, you can do. Oh, thank you guys, I appreciate it. And all you do is you just take it over the top, and it changes it from that to that, which I like the darker better. Hi, Tracy. Oh, that's cool. You know, I started thinking about that. I have a pair of work boots. I was thinking that I want to do something that I could have it out on my porch that I can kind of change it up. So I'm going to try to dry this. This is why I don't do it. Diane, hey, welcome, Diane. And if you're new to my page, let me know. So I want to stick these on top and have them hanging off with some metal in a bell. I still got some time, 7 minutes to go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get them all done right away. I should have just did these all last night and just and they'd be a lot drier. And this stuff will stay on the brush for a while, so you don't have to worry about it blowing off. I mean, coming off and stuff. And dipping it and then oversaturating it. But they come out pretty nice. And I thought the numbers would be kind of cool on here. They're big, but I couldn't find my little ones, so we're going with the flow. I got 6 minutes. I'm going to do it so I don't blow all my papers everywhere. But like I said, I just wanted to use up that paper. But those would be awesome for Christmas, Halloween. That's where I'm going back to get some so I can do some Halloween ones up. I can do one that says like bones and teeth or something. Okay, so we're just gonna go do that. Let's get these out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna take our little tags. We're gonna distress them. Let me move all these brushes out of the way. We don't need that right now. We're gonna take and distress these. Same thing, vintage photo. It kind of makes them look a little rusty too. And it's kind of cool to do both sides a little bit like this, because then it kind of looks more like, if it flips, it kind of looks more like it's dirty on both sides. Oh, have fun, Brenda. I kind of miss the days working at the school, and then I don't. I was there in a middle school for 21 years, and I was not a teacher. I was their computer person. I got 4 minutes, guys. You think I can handle this in 4 minutes? Sure I can. I like to complete my stuff. Very important to me. Okay. So now we're going to take the Mod Podge. I'm going to put Mod Podge on this whole entire thing real quick. Take my 15, put it on top, and Mod Podge the top. Try to trim along the edges. No words, no nothing, just a nice trim. 3 minutes to go. And then make sure you refresh your screen. And if you haven't followed prep on the clock, you need to. There's tons of crafters. Give them a like and a follow. Give them a like and a follow. And we'll just do one for right now so that I can get the we're going to keep the little tag like that, but we're going to put metal. Put this little piece of metal around it. I got 2 minutes to go. Hey, Julie. Oh, you did? That's a lot of work, especially with children. Cleaning. Them some messy Marvins. Let me tell you, that library was probably the grossest place in the world, even in a middle school. Oh my God. We could tell you some horror stories about those kids. If you know kids, you know they're picking their nose and everything. It's like, yeah, it's pretty nasty. So we would sit there and clean up after them. It's pretty funny. Home time, like 2 minutes. Hey, Cynthia. So this is where I can take it. You could do this and make it like a steampunk. You could do so much with this stuff. Just try to tighten it up here. But yeah, I can't imagine an elementary school. I'm sorry, guys. I just cannot imagine an elementary school cleaning up on there. Because if you know kids, you know that's what they do. And okay, so now we have our little tag. And the nice thing is you can move your tag around wherever you want your tag. I got 1 minute to go, so I'm not going to do any more than that. You can leave the tag in front. You can do whatever you want to do. So make sure you stay on for the next crafter. And like and share, follow Crafter on the Clock. Like and share, follow me. I appreciate it. It helps all our business. You see somebody, follow them. It helps us all grow. So how easy was this for you to make something for your kitchen? Guys, I gotta go. Love y'all. Bye.